Happy Friday, everybody. It is Ron from Cali Fabrics. We got a massive group, over 75 brand new Deadstock fabrics. So excited to show you. Got a group of incredible rib knits, as well as some really special new wovens. Cannot wait for you to see these. Let's take a look. All right, we're starting here with the wovens. We had so many that they don't all fit on one shelf, so I had to pull them out like this. But honestly, this is probably a better way to see the drape anyway. So first things first, we're going to look at this group here. These are, this one actually here specifically is a viscose micro twill. So I don't know what the camera's getting, but this does have like a very fine twill weave. Really nice and drapey, very pretty, very soft. Most of these came from New York designers, very high-end quality fabric, and just really nice and soft. This is a group of challis prints, so these are rayons. A little bit lighter weight than that last one, but still really pretty kind of wildflower prints with a blush background. This one has like a really bright Kelly green background, and then this really like black background again with the wildflowers. This is not waiting to pull out for me, but really nice and pretty. This is the same challis, just a different print. Soft, airy, really great. I mean, we're having kind of a heat wave right now, so challis are really nice warm weather fabric for basic tops, dresses, things like that. But really nice, really nice and flowy. This is super cool. This is very soft. This reminds me of like a luxury, like a spa robe. In its texture, it's a woven cotton waffle, but she's got this really nice luxe kind of sheen to it. Very soft hand. Kind of a nice mid lightweight. You could definitely do like a top or a shirt out of this. Obviously something like a robe. But I really love this texture. It's very interesting. I think there's a lot of fun stuff you could do with it. But this is so soft, a nice warm white. I really like this one. This one's pretty special. Here we have a cotton clip dot. Kind of like a larger dot, so it's not a Swiss dot. This is a clip dot. It's a voile, so it's pretty sheer with the dots. Really pretty, nice, airy, 100% cotton. Ooh, I love these. I always love a good like patchwork. This is you can kind of see. This is it's a sewn patchwork, so this isn't just like a print or whatever. Really nice. These make wonderful button downs, dresses, things like that. It's just all these little bits of like a cotton lawn, very soft, high quality cotton lawn at that, stitched together in this really pretty kind of stripy pastel. Really love that. A lot of these fabrics are very low quantity, like this eyelet, which is incredible and beautiful. And I kind of see my hand through there. This is a cotton eyelet. A lot of these we only have so much of us. Like this one, I think I have 13 yards of it, and then it's gone. So this was a Deadstock group that we got kind of some smaller yardages on, but there's some really just kind of special finds that I couldn't say no to. This is another one that's really pretty. This embroidered cotton, kind of cotton lace, somewhere between an eyelet and a lace, honestly. But yeah, this really pretty cotton lace. This is another lace that I just thought was really fun and pretty. Let's going to pull it out a little bit so we can actually see the pattern here, because this one's almost a little spider webby in the way that it is. But it's got this really cool, this really fun kind of just all over dot pattern. I just thought this was really pretty. In a cotton lace. This is a stretch twill, so this has probably 15-20% stretch on the width. And it's really kind of fun. Kind of, I don't know, basket weave, geo stripe, whatever you want to call it, but really fun pattern in black and white. Here we have a stretch lace. That's really cool. Let me find the, I'm trying to find the selvage edge because you can see it's a double border. So right along the selvage, the dots get a little bit bigger, both edges, and have that really cute little scallop. And it's a stretch lace. It's got about, I don't know, this one I'm in maybe 25% stretch. So it's not a super stretchy lace, but it's got enough for some flexibility, which is nice. This is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is a really cool embroidered cutout denim. So this is about a 10-ounce denim, really nice and soft, with this gorgeous paisley cutout. This one is going to be gone very quickly, fair warning. There's only 8 yards of it. But again, couldn't say no. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. This is such a cool fabric. It's going to be gone fast. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I don't want all the FOMO, but really, really pretty. Yeah, I know that one's going to go quick. This is another one that's actually really, really pretty special. This is a cotton lace, really soft cotton lace at that, with this really cool two-tone floral. So black and kind of off-white and black. It's got the two tones along the scallop there, double scalloped edges as well. So really pretty, very usable, really nice weight as well. This here is a silk viscose blend. Don't fall over on me. This is a silk viscose blend. Let me move it over here so it doesn't keep falling back. With this really pretty texture to it. It's really kind of a jacquard, and then it has this interesting kind of cutout floral print all over. Really nice, rich colors, very, very soft hand. This for silk, this actually has some structure and some weight to it, which is nice. It's not a heavyweight fabric. Still kind of a lightweight or close to a light midweight. But it's got a little bit of structure to it. This would be great for a dress. And I love that texture. Okay, here we have this really pretty like designer. I believe this is rayon. This is a rayon blend. I believe it might be, yeah, check the site for the content on this one. I believe this is a rayon blend. It could be a wool, like a wool rayon blend, or this could just be like a something else. Really, really pretty, great drape on this classic houndstooth. Great texture as well. This is a tweed, so really, really nice, beautiful texture. This would be an amazing jacket, overcoat. Really nice drape. Would be a great bomber as well. Skirts, yeah, a lot of options here. Amazing texture, really, really nice and soft. You can tell, really all of these fabrics, you can tell they came from somewhere rather expensive. Really, really nice quality in all of these. This is another one. We have 7 yards of this, but it was just so cool. It's got a little bit of stretch along the width, but it's like this viscose nylon quilted fabric, and it's got this really beautiful, like floral geometric quilted on this like kind of like high sheen sateen. Got a little bit of stretch across the width. It's not like a super stretchy fabric, but enough like if you were making a jacket out of this, it would be really, really comfy. This was just really beautiful. And again, some really interesting finds in this group. Bummer that there's only 7 yards of that, but really cool. Okay, here's another one. This one's really cool. So this one is, it's a cotton tweed, but it has like this like fringy, like, you can kind of see it there. When it comes off the roll, it's kind of like flat and tucked in, but it really is kind of a fringe. This is upside down, actually. You can kind of see better, but really pretty nice, hefty, very soft and kind of almost towely feeling to the hand. But this fringe is so fun. It's got great drape for something this heavy. This would be a really, really fun, interesting jacket, but very classy. It's black on off-white, and it's got just this little bit of metallic thread, just very, very little, but just enough to add a little bit of sparkle. This will be an amazing jacket or skirt. Love this. And again, the fringe is so fun. It just really, really, it's an interesting, elegant, fun fabric. Okay, we have a couple of double gauzes that we got from this group. Really nice quality. This is a really pretty dusty lilac. These are just colors that we don't get in our normal line. So whenever we can get things like this, we try to add them. So this is not part of our regular line. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit loftier. Really nice and soft, dusty lilac, and just kind of this really pretty classic olive. This, we have another color in cotton lawn. And by the way, we were able to restock a bunch of colors in cotton lawns as well. We just got an offering on a bunch of, like a big palette of them. So a lot of colors came back in stock, which is great. We have this really pretty mint green that we added. Really nice and soft. Okay, on to the knits. The first ones, we got 3 new colors in our Urban Wavy Rib. We were also able to restock some of the popular colors that we've had before. Let me make sure that's focusing in the right spot. Love the texture of these. These are also very, very stretchy in all directions. Nice weight. These are really, really cool. I've seen people use these for like Henleys or for cardigans, or just, I love the texture of these. Just general tops, honestly, they're really, really nice. It has weight. You could totally use this for bottoms, for a dress, for a skirt. But mostly I've seen people using tops. The texture is just really, really fun. Kind of gives it a kind of a cool vintage look. So olive, this really pretty kind of icy blue. And Pull it up. And then this burnt orange. Really pretty. We also got in a group of designer Modal knits. So these are just Modal solids. Really nice and hefty weight though. I think these ones are nearing, I think maybe they're 280 GSM, but they're nearing 300 GSM. So really, really nice hefty weight. Great colors. And of course it's Modal, so it's just butter soft. I think the stretch on these is something like 100% or more in all directions too, which is really cool. So this one in particular comes in like this really deep black. This really pretty warm white, kind of a dusty plum, which is a cool color. A light blue, kind of a dusty light blue. This rich cobalty turquoise. A really nice navy. See that? Wine, these are all rolled facing, which is why I keep flipping them out so you can actually see the face of the fabric. Really, really pretty. It almost has like, I don't even want to call it a sheen to it, but it just looks very, very nice. And then this really pretty, rich, dusty rose. Again, these are really, really nice. Very, very high quality Modal knits. We also got 3 colors in kind of a heavyweight cotton spandex. Again, really nice stretch. Not as much stretch as the Modal. Those are pretty ridiculous. But this has good stretch, at least 50% in all directions. And also really nice and soft and great color. So 100, or not 100% cotton, but probably 96% cotton, 4% spandex-ish on these. You can check the listing if we have the percentage. We may not. Sometimes we don't get those with Deadstock. And yeah, this whole group is Deadstock. Minus the ribs that I talked about, the urban wavies. Those are regular stock. Really nice. And then this really pretty, rich hunter green. Again, tons of stretch, really nice, hefty weight cotton spandex. Love those. Okay, so the next group is a very big group of ribs that we got in. These are fashion rib knits, so these aren't necessarily made to be ribbing. These are made to be cardigans and dresses and things like that. Really, really nice high-end stuff. Most of these, so there's a few different styles. So there's this, which is kind of a classic. I think this is a 4x2 classic rib. These all have a ton of stretch. They're rayon spandex. Really, really nice weight. Again, 300 GSM, 315 GSM on some of these. Most of these, really. A lot of these are the same fabric, just in different colors. So I'm going to show you just the different styles that it comes in, and then we'll go over like kind of just the different color range, because it's a really nice broad group of hefty ribs. If you're planning your fall wardrobe, these are fantastic for layering. Just adds a little bit of texture, great stretch and comfort with a little really nice comfy weight. So we have these. We have a couple of these, not a lot of these, but this really pretty wide rib. This one's super soft, has this really kind of pretty lined texture, and again, really nice and stretchy. Really, again, just softness on this one is amazing. I love how soft this is specifically. We have a couple of finer ribs like this, a little narrower. This color is called Storm. Again, quality is great, weight is great. This is the same as that first one. So we have an ash and a regular heather gray. And that, another one of the fine ones, this one's actually really nice and soft and drapey. This is kind of a micro rib. But again, a fashion fabric, not necessarily something you're going to do a cuff. You could do cuffs in college. Just be aware that this is very, very soft and drapey. Less structured, more just very drapey and just super, super soft hand. This one comes in this really pretty like salt and pepper, as well as an olive, which we'll get to in a little bit. Charcoal in that same kind of classic, like I said, 4x2 rib. A heather charcoal, more of that salt and pepper in that same rib. We got these, which are really cool. There's 2 different kind of sizes of these variegated ribs. So you got narrow ribs, wide ribs, narrow ribs, wide ribs. So it comes in black. All the variegated ribs are Modal blends. So these ones are just buttery. They're so nice. This one comes in quite a few colors as well. I'll kind of give you the overview. This is a black in the 4x2. This is a black in the narrower variegated, which is the same as this one as well. Again, Modal, super drapey, really nice. In this charcoal, move down. So you can kind of see the rest of the rib group. And then we have another group of kind of cool quilted fabrics. This is a really pretty off-white in the variegated. A few navies. So we have navy in kind of a classic 4x2. This one is also a classic rib, but this one's just a little bit of a looser weave. Really soft. This one's a little more sweatery. Something, I don't know. It has a more sweatery feel, less of a tight rib knit feel. Really, really nice. A little bit of a sheen on that one too. Um, and then another navy rib right over here. We got this really cool one. This is, I think I call this one lemon lime. This one lime. This one chartreuse. Really pretty colors. Again, in that classic rayon 4x2. Here's that olive micro rib that I was talking about. These micro ribs are just so like hefty and drapey. Something like even just like a basic top, like a crew neck or like something like a long sleeve t-shirt almost would be really nice out of this. Here's the red in that wide rib. So we have that white, which is really pretty, and this really nice rich red. Oh, this color is really cool. I love this, like, it's like a rich, I don't know. It's like a rich seafoam or like a grasshopper mint, but really, really pretty. Again, lots of stretch in these fabrics, but I loved this color in that same rib. A variegated rib in chartreuse. This is slightly narrower, but still kind of a classic 4x2. Really nice rib in this heather wine. Really nice rich color on that one. Oh, and there are two ribs. There's a white, which I think I skipped over, and then this really pretty blush. These are nylon spandex, so these are really, really nice and smooth. Have more of a feel of like active wear. So like if you want to do like a matching set, or like even something like an active top out of this would be really cool. This stripe is fantastic. It's another one of the rayon 4x2s. Love the boldness of like a bright white, dark black, like really, really nice colors on this black and white. Great texture. Yeah, I really like this one. This one we got as much as we could, which I think we got like 60 or 70 yards of this one because I know this one will sell out too. Really, really fun print. This is a pucker knit, which is really fun and interesting. I love a good pucker knit. It's got this really pretty kind of, I don't know, just chartreuse color to it. It looks very kind of retro and a little grungy, and I love it. This is a wool. This is a wool sweater knit. It has a backing, so the back is really, really nice and soft. It's still 100% wool. I actually checked to see if this was rayon because the back is actually really, really soft and will be comfortable against the skin, whereas the face is a little bit more coarse and fuzzy, more classic wool feeling. But this is actually it's just a softer wool, so it's meant to be really against the skin. Really nice wool knit. Good stretch. Couple of really interesting waffle knits. This one is like really nice and hefty, but it's got like a ton of stretch, but it's like a really nice, tight, heavy stretch. Really nice waffle knit. This one as well. So this one is, I believe it's a poly spandex blend. This one is 100% cotton or cotton spandex blend. Also good stretch, not quite as much as the poly blend, of course, but really nice heavy weight in this light blue. And then this one here kind of hiding this is a ponte. So you can kind of see it has like a kind of a denim texture, but it's reversible. So it is black on one side, got this denim, charcoal denim texture on the other side. Really special, really cool. I think this would actually make a really fun, like you could do something really fun with like a knit blazer from this. Pretty cool. All right, and then the last group that I have, I kind of skipped over them because I wanted to keep the ribs together, is these quilted knits. So this is really soft, really nice and stretchy. Quilted look knits. So these got this really cool, just fun, rad geometric pattern. Kind of see the back there. And yeah, I just really like these. They're a little bit squishy, really nice and soft. And then the colors that they came in were really, really fun. So lilac, sky blue, turquoise, seafoam, this really kind of bright corally orange, wine, pale pink, and hot pink. And that is the group. All right, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you had any questions about anything you saw in the video, go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. Or of course, you can email us at support@califabrics.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody.